Second now, and we're live. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Real Talk. Here with my good buddy Tyler Calvert. As you can tell by the title video, we're going to be going over our Black Friday hauls. He's a Blu-ray fellow like myself, so we thought it would be a pretty cool video to do with everybody. So, Tyler, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining me.
Yo, what's up, John? Thanks for having me on. Really excited to do a whole Black Friday haul thing because I know we were talking about it for a while. We were excited about what actually movies we could actually get today.
Yeah, man, and we also been trying to collab for a long time.
Only a couple months.
Only a few months, just a few months. We did it before though, and for my Road to Infinity War, you were on the Incredible Hulk review, so that's cool. If you guys want to check that out, you guys can go check that out if you want. But yeah, man. So real quick, I just want to say, I just want to get your input. How was this Black Friday for you?
Oh man, it was insane out there. It was like just a fight to get anywhere. It wasn't even just to get Blu-rays, but just go to shop anywhere in general. It was like a madhouse. It was everything. It was just as advertised when it comes to the insanity when you see on like TV and stuff of the crowds.
No, yeah, definitely, man. I think for me, it's becoming like less and less like insane. Like my dad, he went with me yesterday because that's the thing too. Like they keep moving the time for Black Friday, like from it was like midnight, like 5 a.m. On Friday. Now it's like on Thanksgiving when everybody's like having dinner and stuff.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time was when it was starting on Thanksgiving. Now, if they keep going back further and further, you're basically going to like, okay, let's just skip Thanksgiving. We're going to wake up and go Black Friday shopping at the beginning of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like my dad was worried. He's like, oh, like, well, is there going to be long lines and stuff like that? And like last year was a pretty good experience because like, I was only in line for like 15 minutes. Like I spent like a longer time trying to find what I wanted to look for than in line. So it thankfully it's been like that from I think like 2 years now. So this would be like the third year that's like calmed down.
Yeah, say it's still pretty wild out here at least because it's still say at least where I went it was still pretty wild. There was long lines everywhere. But the mall I went to is a pretty popular mall in the area, so everyone flocks to it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, yeah. That's what you were telling me too. That's like a big old shopping center, like the mall, FYE, Best Buy.
Giant movie theater, FYE, giant Best Buy, every outlet you can think of that sells like clothes. So it's like everyone was there for some reason.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. See, because the one I go to it's just the Best Buy, so maybe that's why it's like it was
Probably.
like a little bit more, less busy and stuff like that. But we should have probably talked about this before, but I'm gonna be doing some giveaways I'm gonna be doing some digital download codes. So stay tuned at the end, guys, to find out how you guys can win those. And
yeah, I hope I win.
You'll get your first pick, man. Since you're joining me.
I was just saying, am I allowed to enter?
Well, yeah, man.
We'll see how it goes.
I don't know. We'll see.
It depends on what you have.
But yeah, speaking of like what we have, I'm gonna start off with this movie. I'm kind of excited. I actually got it. And it's game night.
Oh my god.
Do you have that too?
Yeah.
There it is, man. Like I actually really enjoyed this movie, and it was like $6, $7, right?
It was like $6.99.
$6.99. So I think that's a good price because you get everything like the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys want this digital download code, not the whole thing, let me know in the comment section down below. That can be yours. And also I got Home Alone, like we were talking about a little earlier. Don't have this. Classic, man. I actually don't have this in my collection. It's perfect timing too for the holidays and all the other movies I picked up the other day. And one I think I'm gonna say you got this one too. This is one of my favorites of the year as Hereditary.
I actually didn't get that one, but I do like Hereditary.
I wanted to get the 4K, but that wasn't on sale. But
of course.
But I'm still kind of glad I got it with the slipcover. For us collectors or whatever, we kind of like nice.
I like that cover as well. The cover for it's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely giving me the creeps right now.
It's ominous.
Yeah, man. And also another movie I enjoyed. It wasn't as good as the first one, but I still liked it. Still like that world, and I think they're gonna make a third one but I think it's gonna be like a prequel or something. But yeah, that is Kingsman. I was
Oh
gonna say
yeah.
the Golden Compass, the Golden Circle.
Close enough.
Close enough. Yeah. The Golden Circle. I actually really liked it. Like, they kind of expanded, other branches of the Kingsmen and stuff like that. There's like American version.
Wasn't the
That was
Golden
pretty cool.
Compass that movie with like that bear and all that from like the 2000s? That like
Yeah.
Daniel Craig in it.
Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman, and I've seen it like once in theaters. That's
Same
it.
here. It's been a long time. It was like mid 2000s. I was like, oh yeah, that actually is a movie. I was just thinking like it's not Kingsman. That would be weird. That'd be a great crossover.
Yeah, no, I know, dude. It's like I can't believe I got them confused because it was been so long, but there it is. But next one that I got going on here is one of my favorites of last year too. It's not, I wouldn't say like one of my top favorites, but yeah, that's Molly's Game. Really enjoyed this one.
I actually never saw Molly's Game.
Well, I can probably, there you go. You can put your name in for the digital download code, man.
All right,
you can probably see it.
count me in for that one.
Yeah, I think I'll give it. Yeah, this Molly's Game. If you guys haven't seen this one, Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut. I think he did a pretty solid job. So yeah, if you guys want the digital download code for this, hit me up. And another movie I haven't seen, and I've been wanting to see this since like they announced it and everything like that. It seems like a pretty good movie. I haven't heard much about it though, if it's good or not. That's The Wall with Aaron Taylor Johnson and John Cena.
I haven't seen that either, actually.
So yeah, it's interesting. I'm really excited to see this because I like both actors so far for what John Cena's done. He's pretty good at comedy. So
and his name is John Cena.
And we can't see him, man. We can't see him.
Yeah.
But going on to one of my favorites of last year, and I think this was my very first review of this year for some reason. That's Phantom Thread, and I'm so glad that I got it like with the slipcover and stuff. And it's one of those rare movies like that's not it's not blue.
Yeah, what is
like,
up with that? It's see through. It's
see-through.
clear.
It's not a Blu-ray.
It's a clear ray.
Yeah, it's a clear ray. What the heck? But nonetheless, I mean, I still really enjoyed this movie. And it's supposedly Daniel Day-Lewis's last movie. So,
you think like the artsiness of it is why they went not blue for it? They gave it like
that's what I was thinking. Like they wanted to stay true to like the character and that whole like story and the vibe.
We're high class, so we can't be blue like everything else.
Those bastards. Who does what's his name? Paul Thomas Anderson think he is?
Yeah.
But going on with my next movie. Okay, never mind. Going on with my next movie is Tag.
That's a good
I had to pick this up. I haven't seen it. So that's why I wanted to pick it up. I heard nothing but good things about it. It's a pretty good comedy along there with like, this year Blockers and Game Night. So yeah, excited to see this.
Hot take. My favorite of the raunchy comedies this year probably is Tag. I think I like Tag more than Game Night, although I like Game Night a lot as well.
See, I personally like Blockers more than Game Night for some reason.
That has John Cena in it too. We just like, is there like a theme for you? You like John Cena movies?
John Cena. I have a wrestling background, man. I grew up with wrestling, So.
Yeah, then you're gonna be excited for Bumblebee then.
Oh, that's right, huh?
It's like he's in Bumblebee.
There it is, man. Next movie I got is Revenge.
That's a good one.
Really good price. I've seen it. I loved it. I don't know why. I think Adam Daly said this is like in his top 10, and I remember
him saying that, or I saw a tweet that he posted about that when he did like his ranking. When he showed his ranking, it was like in the top 10, which is surprising to me.
Yeah, like I don't blame him. I mean, I personally like other movies, but I still, this one was a very solid film, and it was a very good price. It was like $6. One that was $4 and I haven't seen. Very bizarre film from what I've heard is A Cure for Wellness.
That's a good one.
So you've seen it?
I actually like it. Well, the thing with that movie is I think it's underrated, but to an extent, I can see why it didn't do very well because it's really good to me anyway. I thought it was really good for like the first like 2/3 or so of the movie, and then like they drop the ball and the movie gets really dumb for like the last third and it's just not as good as I thought it was going to be. But for the first 2/3 or so of the story in A Cure for Wellness, it's actually pretty good, like entertaining, thrilling kind of horror elements.
So if you guys want to see what Tyler's talking about, you guys can throw in your name in the hat for this digital download code as well. Excited to see this. Dane DeHaan's pretty cool. In my opinion, he doesn't get a lot of work, especially these days. But I know Tyler's going to be excited for this one.
Oh,
wait, what were you going to say?
I was just saying, well, yeah, I guess because he's not Green Goblin anymore.
Oh, I know, man. I was kind of excited to see where that went, but
he almost got a lot of work because he was Green Goblin.
Yeah, man. Like kind of like
what could have been
James Franco.
I liked him too. We'll just need to see who's going to end up being the MCU Harry Osborn.
Tony Revolori. They're going to do like some sort of weird spin on Harry. Watch.
I figured if they were going to pick somebody, although I don't think he would do it, I think of someone like a Timothée Chalamet.
Oh my god! I was like, who's young and up and coming? Timothée Chalamet.
I just couldn't see him in a superhero movie though. You know, like he's doing too well. He doesn't need the MCU.
Yeah, man, he doesn't need that. Or what about the DCU?
Oh boy!
You see, this movie, I only got off my OCD-ness that I didn't have this part of the DCU, and it was only $4.
As it should be.
Probably a bit expensive, but
I was gonna say as it should be.
I mean, I didn't mind it. I remember coming like when I first saw it. I talked to my cousin. I was like, dude, that was better than Batman v Superman. I had more fun with it, and then I saw it a few more times, and yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, do you still feel that way? Like, do you still like that?
100%. No.
Say that. Say if you said yes, it would be like as you see your subscribers drop.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, don't tell them what I really said about the movie, Tyler.
Are you excited? Are you excited for the Birds of Prey and like the 5 billion other words and the subtitle after it? That's
not
like
really.
The sequel. Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. If that's what the title they're actually going for. I
think they should call it Birds of Prey.
That's what I figured they were going to call it, or like Harley and the Birds of Prey, or something smaller.
Yeah, something like that. Because Harley obviously is not in the Birds of Prey, so we're gonna see how that
Well, I thought when I first read it, I was thinking like it's like Birds of Prey and like the Emancipation Proclamation or something like that. I was like, like that's such a long name for a movie.
Yeah, I know. It's like
that's up there.
People are just gonna say, "Could I get a ticket for Birds of Prey?" At the end of the day,
that's up there with like those Fantastic Beasts films. Their movie titles are super long too.
I know, The Crimes of Grindelwald
and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Where to Find Them? It's like Jesus. But that actually brings an end to my Blu-ray haul. So Tyler, take it away, man.
Oh boy, well, starting things off, it's gonna really feel like some deja vu because one of the things I picked up today was Game Night.
Game Night, man. Hell yeah.
I mean, I did really like it. I actually never ended up buying it throughout the year because I guess I just bought other things instead. But like I figured for $6.99 or whatever at Best Buy, obviously we went similar places, so
yes,
had to pick up Game Night. I haven't seen it actually since I saw it. In was it like when did this come out? Like February, beginning of the year,
earlier
right?
This year. Yeah,
it was like the very beginning of the year. Let's say, but I haven't seen it in so long. I definitely want to revisit it because Jason Bateman's funny. And what's his face? Jesse Plemons, the guy that the wannabe Matt Damon. Yeah. he's really entertaining in that.
Yes, definitely.
But after that, this was another one I actually own on DVD back there, but I figured I might as well upgrade to Blu-ray because it was only $4, and that is Heat, the famous film. Michael Mann, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, classic. One of my favorite.
A bunch of people come out in that movie. Natalie Portman.
That too, but I mean it's just such like a classic movie. Like it's probably one of my favorite like action-y kind of films I've ever seen. Yeah. It's just like the stuff between Pacino and Robert De Niro is just like iconic. I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, for $3-4, I mean, you can't beat that.
That's definitely a steal because that's like the newer version that they came out with, and I remember buying it like probably like a month after it came out, and it was like $7, $8, which is still isn't bad, but
no, it's the director's definitive edition. So
there it is.
Michael Mann has his stamp on it. But
And
let's see. What were you saying? Sorry.
oh no, I'm sorry. Real quick, Mr. Rama Screen is here. What's up, Rama? How you doing,
Oh,
bro?
oh, oh, is he? What's he saying?
He said, "What's up, beautiful people?"
I was gonna say, is he talking shit?
I don't know, man. He put beautiful people in this quotation.
Oh, let's say I see how it is. That's funny. But let's see. The next one was actually the one I was telling you about that when we were off camera that I do own, but the version I own of it's really shitty. So for the price, there was such another cheap price. I was like, I might as well just upgrade it to Blu-ray. We'll get a better version of the Blu-ray, and that is Gone Girl.
Okay.
One of my favorite, personally, of David Fincher. I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean,
man, I love Gone Girl.
I was like, I know you're a big David Fincher fan too. I mean, this is definitely. I mean, he's done so many good films that it's kind of hard to pick and choose which ones you like and which ones you don't.
Yeah, I personally like my personal favorites are Fight Club and Social Network.
Those are both really good. Those ones, I really like The Game with Michael Douglas.
Yeah, that one's good too. Seven's good.
Yeah, Seven.
I personally like The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That one, I thought that one was pretty good.
That
A
one
lot of people think,
was. That's
yeah.
definitely. I think if I had to put like one at the bottom, that would be it. Because I mean, I like the all. I mean, I still liked it, but then you got stuff like Gone Girl and all the ones we mentioned, and like Zodiac and
Panic Room, yeah, Zodiac.
I was like, so he's made so many good films. That's why I was like, well, $4, I can watch Gone Girl again, so that's always fun.
And the live action version of Little Mermaid.
Yeah, or whatever Disney movie. Maybe he'll be the next interesting directing choice because they got like Tim Burton doing Dumbo, and they got Guy Ritchie doing Aladdin, and Jon Favreau's doing the new Lion King.
Yeah. So
So
we'll see what.
what next? What's the next big director? Someone, if whoever's in the comments, they should leave a comment. What Disney movies are left? So it's like Snow White,
Snow White.
Sleeping Beauty. Trying to think of a couple other ones.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid obviously is one. Yeah, love like the big ones. So yeah, I think there's at least 3 or 4 left. And they all got to have like really big directors. So who's it going to be? Leave the predictions in the comments down below.
Ryan O'Toole is here. What's up, Brian?
How's it going, Ryan?
But continue on, Tyler, with your haul.
Yeah, because I have a couple things left, obviously. But since it was once again another one of those ones that I've actually never owned this. I have seen it before, but I watched it on, it was Amazon Prime. I think it's on Amazon Prime because a lot of A24 films are on Amazon Prime. And I'm kind of like an A24 person. I'm one of those people because I actually have an A24 shirt I wear sometimes, and people probably think I'm like a film hipster, film snob.
Yeah.
But I picked up today because it was only like $4 or something like that. The Witch.
Oh, damn.
I found The Witch out there at Best Buy today. So it was like only a couple of bucks. It's obviously been there a while because when you look on the back, there's like 3 or 4 different stickers.
One of those.
Like, yeah,
it's
got like 3 or 4 stickers on the back, so you know it's been there a while. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll finally bite the bullet and watch this and buy it again. Well, not buy it again, but watch it again and then buy it because I haven't seen it in a while. But I mean, it's probably one of my favorite. Well, I wouldn't say it's overall one of my favorite A24 films, but like as far as like A24 horror films go, it's definitely one of the top ones.
Definitely.
It's funny the parallel because we both got Game Night and you got an A24 horror film because you got Hereditary and I got A24 horror film, but it was The Witch.
Oh yeah, that is a little more nice parallel. You're gonna have a DC movie in there as well?
Let me look. I do not.
No.
Say I have all the DC movies, well, the DCEU movies already, so I don't need to pick them up again at any price. I paid full price, like the fool I am, to get the steelbook versions of them.
Oh man. Well, once you got like you said, if you got steelbook for the first one, gotta keep going, man.
Well, luckily, although it is tempting though, because they put out new steelbooks for some of the DC films. Like Wonder Woman has one, and Justice League have one, and they look really cool. They're like 4K steelbooks, but it's like
I saw that. I got pissed because the Wonder Woman looked really cool, instead of
Yeah,
that other one they had, the
the
Steelbook.
the cartoony one. I have that one.
Yeah.
I
See,
was
that's
like,
why I just got
oh,
the regular Blu-ray. I should have got
yeah.
4K, but
Yeah, say I if I had to choose and go back in time, I would have been like, okay, I'll wait, not get this Wonder Woman one. I'll wait for another year or so to come roll by, and they'll make another one.
and then they're gonna have like combo packs with Wonder Woman 1984, whatever it is.
There'll be like a big steelbook like Blu-ray set.
Yeah.
You think that they'll do like a DCEU kind of like how you get the phase one, phase two,
Oh
all
yeah.
like and
I
it's
don't
like
know, man.
you think they'll do the DCEU one because their whole series is all over the place?
I don't know, man. That's the thing. I don't. Maybe I don't know.
But what would it be though? Because
That's what I'm
what I mean?
saying.
It would just be like a trash can.
Damn, nice little trash can with like everybody's symbol around it.
Yeah, assemble Justice League. And then
Don't say fire.
Suicide Squad 2. I don't hate all the DCEU films, so I like Wonder Woman. I don't mind the extended version of Dawn of Justice, and
Yeah.
I don't. Man of Steel's fine. Justice League,
Really, I love Man of Steel.
Well, I know. I mean, I like Man of Steel. I was like, Man of Steel was fine too. It's just the Justice League was kind of a mess, and well,
Yeah.
We haven't seen Aquaman yet, so we'll see. Give us a couple more weeks, then we'll have our thoughts about Aquaman.
And the future. I think that and Shazam is gonna like kind of dictate where the franchise is going because we all know Wonder Woman's gonna do good regardless.
Hopefully, or we'll have like a situation like Fantastic Beasts, where
Ooh.
everybody expected it to do like everybody expected to love it, and then like the Rotten Tomatoes score went out, and then it was like, oh my god, it's actually not that great to the
Yeah.
critics anyway. But as far as next thing up, when you revealed it to everybody, I was a Steelbook man. I made sure to make
Gotta
I
live
made
up.
sure that when I went to Best Buy today, I was looking at what Steelbooks they had and what ones that would appeal to me. Because there are a couple at Best Buy still that I don't own, shockingly enough, because I own a lot of them, but I don't own all of them. And this was like put out fairly recently. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's actually on Netflix now, so if anyone hasn't seen this yet, it's on Netflix. Well, the US anyways. And it's the Steelbook for Train to Busan.
Dude, I wanted that so bad.
It's only like it was like $15 because it was on sale. It keeps going down in price.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was surprised they actually put out a Steelbook for this because it was like
No, yeah, exactly.
it's really random to just randomly put out like this Steelbook for this movie it's obviously not American, but it's like
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know who put this out, like or like what company, or because usually when you think of like companies that put stuff out like Steelbook wise, it's usually like a bigger company like a Warner Brothers or a New Line Cinema, one of them. But they decided to do one for Train to Busan, and I'm excited for it. I haven't watched it in a while. I remember when I watched it, it actually like made it was like one of the few times like a zombie movie's actually like made me like sad.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I watched it for the first time this year, and I enjoyed it. I was like, you know what? I don't know why it took me so long to watch it, but it's awesome. I love it.
They're making an American remake of it sometime in the near future. How do you feel about that?
And
Don't you know
but they're gonna remake the Raid.
that too?
Yeah, they're gonna remake that too. I'm like, come on, like they're fine, they're awesome. Like, so what if you have to read subtitles? You know what I'm saying? Like,
They can just use the same guy. It's not like he's just make like an American version of it, but just keep using him maybe.
yeah, man. Because I don't know if they're gonna, try to make like an American actor try to fight like that. But we'll see, man.
Yeah, but the other things, I mean, these are I got like before Black Friday, but I might as well show them off just because I wanted, I know you wanted to see them, and I'm sure people will think they're really cool when I show them off. Well,
Yes, please.
this one I waited a while to get. Well, I didn't wait a while, but I was waiting a while for to rebuy it because they just put out a steelbook for it. And anyone who knows me, like I'm like obsessed with this director, and even though there's some what's the right way to say it? Some people disagree with its award recognition, but I got the steelbook for The Shape of Water.
Dude, I was thinking about Guillermo when you said I love this director. I was like, who does he love? I was like, Guillermo.
He's actually like one of my favorite directors. Like I don't really ever get the chance to talk about it that much on like my channel or on social media in general, but like I own like almost like every one of his movies, and I love them all.
Yeah.
Well, I don't love all of them. Let's be real here, but I own pretty much all of them except for. And I thought about this the other day. Which ones I don't own? The only ones I don't own that he's directed is Crimson Peak and Blade 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like Blade's a little bit older, but
Mm-hmm.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, that steelbook is beautiful, man. That artwork and everything, it's beautiful. I was this close to buying it, but I already have it on 4K, and that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know, and it's a 4K steelbook.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. It's a 4K steelbook. I mean, look at the picture of the on the front with the fish man.
Fish man, doing some things.
Best picture winner right here.
That's true, man. That's true. Best picture, best director, right?
What was the other one? Score, I think they won for too, didn't they?
Yeah,
something like that.
This plot, right?
Yeah, but I was like the fish movie won. The fish movie won. Even though that's not my favorite Guillermo del Toro film, like it's not my favorite one.
Which one is?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes, me too.
Pan's Labyrinth is the best. Like it's
They
not
need to
even.
come out with a steelbook for that.
I would buy it. I would buy it just to get it, even though I have it I have the Criterion Collection version of it.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like the definitive.
Yeah, like I would buy it just because it's Guillermo del Toro, even though I have every movie he's put in the Criterion that's been done by him in the Criterion Collection because in the Criterion Collection right now, anyways, he has Kronos, The Devil's Backbone, and Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, so do you have that pack that came with all three, or?
No, I bought them all separately during the Criterion sale. I didn't want like a giant Guillermo del Toro shrine in my house. It's already bad enough.
Yeah.
All I need now is to get the Funko Pop of him, and then I can really make like a Guillermo del Toro shrine.
Kind of like me in the Watchmen.
Yeah, kind of like that. Where you have your shelf in the background back there. You could do something like that, but with Watchmen. But I would just do it with Guillermo del Toro stuff. Maybe if I do that and post it on Twitter, he'll like acknowledge me.
He'll like your tweets.
Retweet validate my existence with his like.
Exactly, man. Like, this is why I was born.
Yeah, but the other ones are stuff I got like really early on in the week. Well, not in the week, in the month. Obviously the Steelbook for Incredibles 2.
Yes.
Had to get that. Really liked it. It's definitely one of the better sequels to come out of Pixar in a while. Because when you think of like the sequels that they've done for their movies, like they're not, a lot of them are usually just okay or they're pretty good. It's not my favorite of the sequels though, because I think Toy Story 2 is really good.
And
but
3, hopefully 4.
Well, yeah, but when I think like 2, when I go by 2, like Toy Story 2, yeah. Cars 2, all that, Finding Dory.
The Dory, Monsters University.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. So I had to get this because I have the other one on Steelbook as well. They put out a Steelbook for it not that long ago. It's really cool. But yeah, I just like the whole washing machine effect of this because it's like literally like a washing machine.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch it. I haven't rewatched Incredibles 2 since I bought it. Not because I've been busy with my YouTube channel, obviously. That takes up a good portion of my life, as you probably know, having a channel yourself.
Yes.
Between making videos and doing collabs and like I say, collabs like this. And Black Friday and Black Friday shopping, obviously.
And then work and then football. Oh man.
I know. There's only so much time in the day.
Yeah, man.
And this one I had to get. It's actually unfortunate because of all the 3 movies that came out this week. I didn't see Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Because I went and saw Robin Hood Monday, and then I saw Creed 2 Tuesday. So because I want to do Robin Hood, because you threw up a poll on Twitter seeing which one I should see out of Creed 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet, because the screening for it was the same day. But and then they announced, oh, we're not going to do like a screening of Robin Hood, but you can see it on Monday for like it was like a see it first kind of showing where you paid for it. But I got in free anyway. But
Yeah.
I went and saw Robin Hood just to see how much of a shit show it was, and it was. And then Creed 2, I saw Tuesday, and I was like, okay, well, I don't have time to do all this, so I didn't do a review for Creed 2, but I threw it into my ranking. So I didn't have time for
Yeah.
Ralph Breaks the Internet, but at least it went. In the meantime, I have the steelbook for the first Wreck-It
Oh,
Ralph.
there it is.
Yeah.
I was
So
like, why did he mention Wreck-It Ralph? I was like, all right.
that's why I was leading it. I was leading into it, but this is a really cool steelbook. I like the whole video
Yeah,
game
man.
motif of it because it's literally like it's set up like a video game with a joystick and all that. Really like this film. I was actually really surprised at how much I liked it when it came out because I wasn't expecting much, just because it was like a random Disney film, and it seems like they upped the ante with the second one because I've heard really good things about it, and they like threw like
Yeah.
everything. It seems like they threw everything you can think of that Disney owns into that movie.
They got to
'Cause
make
it's
the
like
big bucks, man.
I would say because they own like everything now, so they had like all the Disney princesses, Star Wars
Star
stuff.
Wars, Marvel.
Yeah, like anything you can think of was, I believe, was thrown into that movie, from what I've been told. And Stan Lee was in it.
Oh, R.I.P.
That's what I
I
heard,
was watching.
anyways.
Yeah, I was watching Infinity War last night, and then everybody was all bummed when he comes out in the bus.
That was a really good cameo in that movie of him too.
Yeah, he's like, you've never seen the spaceship before, because apparently we all know he's been in space with the Watchers and Guardians too.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna maybe try and wrap up his cameos in the upcoming movies, or they're gonna just like act like he's just not there anymore and not gonna bother with it. Give him some type of his cameo some kind of send off, or like replace or like pass the torch and give the cameos to somebody else.
People were saying that it should be Deadpool
I could see that working.
Cameo in every Marvel
he just
movie.
he just does something dumb in the background every now and then in these movies.
Could be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't, especially because like he could talk to the audience too and break the fourth wall.
Yeah, definitely. And then there'll be like a good thing, like, okay, hey, Deadpool is on our universe now, MCU.
Yeah, take that, Fox.
Yeah, that's what he probably should say.
Probably. I mean, the jab. Did you see the trailer for the Once Upon a Deadpool or whatever? The PG-13 Deadpool 2 that they're coming out with next month.
Yeah, I think I seen it.
Where they're like,
Savage.
yeah, where he's talking about how they're not really Marvel.
Oh yeah, he's like, he got all offended, right?
Yeah, because they called him like, it's like Nickelback. You know, if like the Beatles were produced by Nickelback, like it's still music, but it sucks.
Yeah. Damn.
Because he's like, we are Marvel.
Yeah. Are you gonna see that? I think I'm gonna see it.
I might as well. At least it's not like literally the same movie. At least they're trying to like throw some things in it. I don't expect much from it, but I expect it to be funny because I like Deadpool 2. I think I like the first one more though.
Same here.
But the last, as far as movies go, it's funny since Rama was in here earlier, and I did that big collab with him talking about all these, and it's the Steelbook collection of the Rocky films.
Yes, I was like, I seen that too, and I was like, you know what? And then he kind of said, "Hey, Rocky's coming up." I was like, he probably got the collection.
I had to snag it for the collection, not only for my collection, but just like the actual collection, because I didn't own any of these on Blu-ray. So I was like, I might as well kill two birds with one stone. I collect Steelbooks. Well, actually, more than two birds, actually, because I needed to see all the movies for my collab with Rama, and I didn't own any of these, and I collect Steelbooks.
Damn, there it is.
So,
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, because it's all the Rocky movies, so it's not Creed, obviously, but it's Rocky 1 through 5 and Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
but I really dug this collection. I just like the whole. Well, the funny thing is, I didn't know it was coming, because I usually check on a lot of that stuff to see what movies come out each week, so I know up to date when I have to buy things.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Blu-ray.com.
Well, yeah, because I didn't see it on there. I just saw. I was looking at. I was buying. I think it was when I was doing the pre-orders. When I was doing my pre-orders for Incredibles 2 and Wreck-It Ralph and all them, and it was like recently other things that people have bought or like the suggested area, you could say. It was like the Rocky
Yeah.
Collection Steelbook. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that was coming out. And then like I looked, and if there was any available in like the store near me, and it was like there's like 2 or 3 left, and it was like, oh well, time to go to the store real quick.
Yeah. You busted a Vin Diesel.
Basically, I say I
Got
just
there.
the one time I've ever in my life been compared to Vin Diesel.
You pulled a Fast and the Furious, man.
Pretty much. I wonder what what's funny is I actually don't own any of those as well. So maybe in the future I'll end up getting a steelbook of they'll do like a collection of the Fast and the Furious because they do make steelbooks of those movies. I just never have bought any of them.
Yeah. You're not a fan, or?
I like most of them, not all of them. There's like
Yeah.
they're not. I couldn't say they're good movies, but they're fun movies.
Yeah. A fun time,
They're
They're
not
starting to get a
meant to
little
be
bit
taken.
gnarly, but
Yeah, they're not meant to be taken seriously.
yeah, definitely. Definitely not.
But as far as like, I guess that just throw in some little add-ons here because it's pop culture related. When I went to Hot Topic, because I'm not a pop person. I don't collect Funko Pops, even though because it was like it was almost like the area I was in wasn't as packed because everybody was like fighting to the death over Funko Pops in the back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they had like $10 T-shirts and all that, and $15 long sleeves. So I had to get this long sleeve because I saw it, and it's Pennywise.
Oh man,
it's a Pennywise long sleeve tee
that's
of
dope.
him in the
For
sewer,
some
and it's
reason, I
like,
just hear Cody Curtis laughing like him right now.
but yeah, you'll float too, and
You'll float too.
it's got a red balloon. It's got a boat. It's got a boat on one sleeve. Let me show. Yeah, it's got a boat on one sleeve, and on the other sleeve it has a red balloon.
You know
it's
what? I've been wanting to watch it for a long time now. Like I've been rewatching it. I think I'm gonna pop it on tonight.
it's a fun movie. It's not. It's one of those things where it wasn't scary necessarily, but it was funny as well. It was funny and scary.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good coming of age film.
Yeah, it had some comparisons, not like in subject matter because they're different, but like a Stranger Things kind of thing.
Yeah,
Just like the
definitely.
group of kids doing stuff. I mean, it also helped that the guy, the kid from Stranger Things, one of them is in
He
both
was
of
in there.
them. So I think that's part of why I correlate them together, and the fact that like it just I mean, that's not an original concept, the Stranger Things concept, because Stephen King did it in Stand by Me, but that's a topic for another day.
Yes.
But the as far as the other thing I got, that was 10. I had to get it just because I'm definitely I'll probably end up wearing this when Avengers 4 comes out. If we end up doing another big old collab like we did with Zach, it was like you, me, Zach, Ryan.
Cody.
Cody was supposed to be
Oh,
there,
he
but he
like
was
faded away, right?
yeah, he got dusted because he wasn't feeling good, so he got dusted.
Yeah.
And Tom and all them. But maybe I'll wear it next time because I had to get this because it was only $10, and I'm also like a huge Spider-Man fan.
Oh,
It's an
dude,
Iron Spider T-shirt for $10.
that's awesome.
Like how cool?
I was gonna get that one, and because I saw the Hot Topic deals as well, and I wanted to get this other Infinity War one that has like all the characters on it, but it was like sold
Yeah,
out.
yeah. There was a couple things that were sold out that I would have considered getting. Well, there was some of those. There actually had like a whole Venom section in Hot Topic now. Like who knew Venom was the hot thing at Hot Topic
Venom.
now? Venom.
That song should be nominated for best original song.
That comes out next month on Blu-ray. Did you know that?
Really already?
I know.
What the heck?
It comes out the 18th of December
Oh wow,
on Blu-ray. They're rushing it out right before Christmas.
that's pretty smart.
And it has a
I
steelbook.
can't believe it passed Homecoming in the box office.
I mean, it is weird to think of that it actually passed that, but
Like a Spider-Man villain passed Spider-Man, his own
well,
film.
yeah, not only that, but just the whole like the backlash for over Venom, like the actual movie itself because it's just like it's Venom, but it's like it wasn't like I didn't think. I mean, I know there are people that really enjoyed Venom. I just thought it was okay.
Like it was like a damn. We just had like a comparison right now too, like a thrift store version of Venom or something like that.
I just think that it could have there was good stuff in it, but it was not enough for me to say it was a good movie.
Okay.
It needed better CGI. That end battle was a mess.
Yeah, it seemed like I was playing a video game.
A big old CGI blob fest at the third act of Venom.
Symbiotic things.
Well, you and also it didn't help the fact that like they look similar, like Riot
Yeah,
and
I know that
Venom.
they like Carnage is red and stands out more. You know what I'm saying? So like they should have made Riot. You know, like I
Yeah,
don't know.
he's gray.
That like dark gray.
He was like his character was more of a bluish. He was more of like a bluish, like a dark blue in the comics. So they made him gray because if they made him blue, it would have been even worse.
I know. I would have stand out a little bit
If they made
more.
he
Yeah.
literally looks like Venom. Like when pretty much like when you look at the comic book comparisons of Riot to Venom, they look very similar, like a bluish blackish color because they had to ink them and color them that way. So like and then I was like, there's no way they're gonna keep that because they would literally look the same.
Yeah. Too much on
It,
their hands, man.
it has a cool steelbook though. The steelbook cover for Venom that comes out next month. I'll have to
Oh, I
send
gotta
you.
check it out, dude.
I'll have
Yeah,
to send you a
send me a
photo.
link.
It's cool looking. It's very gnarly. It's very Venom. It's very gross and Venom looking. It
I'm excited.
Yeah, especially since I didn't expect it to come out on Blu-ray so fast because it only came out in the beginning of October.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying, man. Like you're pulling my leg here, like already. Like just came out like last month.
Yeah, they're wasting no time putting it out on Blu-ray right before the
They want to
holiday.
milk it as much as they can, man.
I'm excited to rewatch it a bunch of times just so I can point out the parts I did like because like that like the the scene that I thought was so funny was when he when Venom starts speaking to Eddie in the bathroom and then he screams at a
Oh
little girl
yeah,
and then he flies into the bathtub.
yeah. That was hilarious, man. That was hilarious.
That was I mean I like the Venom Eddie stuff. So if they improve upon that and do a little bit better with the special effects for the sequel and they actually like flesh out Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy and he doesn't look like extra ridiculous because it's Woody Harrelson with red hair.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off, but I was kind of excited. I was, oh shit, it's Carnage, you know.
He looked like Ronald McDonald.
That's kind of creepy, man.
Yeah, I mean Ronald McDonald's scary and all, but I never thought like let's give him a symbiote.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
there's probably some fan art out there that probably gave Ronald McDonald a symbiote at some point in time. As I quickly Google that in the near future.
yeah, man, definitely. Um, Adam Daly's here. What's up, Adam? Glad to have you
Yo,
here, man.
good to see
Wait,
he's here.
yeah, good to see you're here, man. But was that everything that you had on your on
Uh,
your list?
well, I mean, other than that, the only other thing that I picked up this month and whole like the majority of the stuff I did pick up today between the shirts and most of the DVDs and well Blu-rays actually. And obviously, I could just show it off because I think it's cool because I have the print. I got the Criterion Princess
Oh
Bride.
man, I want to get that so bad. It's awesome, man. It's like a book, right?
it's literally a book. Like it's actually like a book, like with pages in it. Like I'll open it real quick. It's literally like a storybook. Like
Oh man, that's dope. That is
it's
so
like
awesome.
it's the coolest Criterion probably in my collection now.
Dude,
Get it
that's
while you
awesome.
can because the Criterion sale's going on still.
Still? Okay. I'm gonna
I
jump
think
on that
so.
tomorrow and watch a
50
moth tomorrow.
50%. I think so. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's still a month for the next couple like the month or so.
Yeah.
You
Awesome,
got to get
dude.
it. You got to get it though.
And
I have too many Criterions right now from the other sales. That was like I only bought that one last time because I was saving up for Black Friday.
no, I know they had like a I think it was like 25 or 50% off or something, and then they had the other sale like almost back to back, I think.
Yeah, they had a flash 1 day sale last month, and I was like, "Fine, I'll buy more. I'll buy more Criterion collection. Fine." So I have even more Criterions in my collection. I've bought so many of them lately. I need to cut back.
I know, especially me, because for anybody who's still here from earlier on in the video, I just showed off my Blu-ray haul, but I'm gonna show off my 4K haul right now.
Oh boy.
But but Adam, I'm so glad you got the movie. He got Black Klansman. He actually won my giveaway.
Oh, okay.
So I'm glad you got it, man. And he said he also ordered a lot of stuff from Best Buy. I actually ordered a lot of things too from Amazon.
Me
So
too.
this is kind of like just like half my haul. I'm pretty sure me and you would have like a part 2 of our hauls or something on our own channels and stuff. But speaking of my 4K haul, and I will be giving out digital download code for this, guys. So if you guys want it, throw your name in the comment section down below. And yeah, we're just mentioning you, man. That is the fate of the phrase. Vin Diesel himself, man. It was $9, so why not? This is the only movie from the franchise that I'm missing. So, and it's 4K. Like I said, we barely got the 4K player, so it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be fun. Like we were saying, it's a fun franchise.
You can watch that stuff with the sub and the Arctic with the Lamborghini in 4K.
We're gonna watch The Rock punch a missile in the other way, man.
Well, he can do that because he's The Rock.
He's a superhero. He doesn't need to be Shazam. It should just be The Rock versus Shazam.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's not Black Adam. He's just The Rock.
There it is, man. And I think I will give away the digital download code for this too, because I think I'm gonna watch this in 4K. It's one of my favorites of earlier this year. It's not on my top 10 anymore, but that is Ready Player One. It was $15.
Yeah, I saw that was
4K.
available.
Yeah, man, and I haven't watched it since. And
is that a Snapchat code?
Yeah, man, Snapchat for an augmented reality experience. Whoa,
Is that still
there
valid?
it is. Anybody want to Snapchat that? I know exactly. It was like released earlier this year.
I was saying, does there like an expiration date on it or anything? Like only this filter only applies. It's like the filter expired. It came out months ago.
I know, and now it's just ruining my box. It's right there in the middle. I'm gonna
Yeah, good luck. Good luck trying to get that off.
I know, man. I hope it does, because it's a different kind of material too. This box, it's not like the glossy one. So
yeah,
it's like
I really like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one of those people. I don't really make like a list of my top 10. Like I'm gonna have to do that in the next couple of weeks with so many movies coming out, and I have to actually make a top 10 and a bottom 10. But I did really like Ready Player One. It's just been so long since that movie came out. It's actually been so long since that came out. I forgot that it came out in this year.
It's like, was it 2015, 16?
Yeah, like I actually genuinely forget sometimes that came out this year.
No, yeah, me too. It was like March or something, very early on.
It was still snow. It was still snowing here. That's why I didn't go. I was planning. I remember vividly. I was supposed to make a review. I had everything planned out to make a review, go to the very early screening of this. Like I was screening for it that was like a week and a half early, and then it got canceled because they got a bunch of snow.
Yeah, damn, man. I think I remember something like that. Actually, you probably tweeted out or something.
More than likely.
But going on to another movie that came out very recent, and I still remember it. And it was kind of, I was telling you, one of those situations where I didn't know if I should get the Blu-ray or the 4K, because I have the first part on Blu-ray. It's kind of weird I have it on this one on 4K, and that's Sicario: Day of the Soldado.
Nice.
Great movie. I really like it. It's not as, great as the first one, because I think the first one's a fantastic movie. But it's still like part of this franchise. It's still Sicario. Great movie. And if you guys want digital download code again, comment section down below.
I was
Tyler,
surprised that was
you can enter in that too.
Oh boy, lucky me. I was surprised that movie ended up being as good as it was, just because I was expecting it not to be very good because Denis Villeneuve didn't come back.
Yeah, exact same here, man. I was like, man, like it's gonna ruin the franchise or whatever, but it's actually pretty solid.
I don't even remember who directed the second one.
Me either.
I'll say, yeah, as you look at the box, let us know. I'll say I don't remember it was anybody memorable.
Stephen S. the Knight. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, he did that between the Pacific Rim Uprising.
I can't pronounce his name. Is Stefano Somea, something like that.
All right,
I probably butchered his name real bad, but
I'm usually good with names if I know them. But like Denis Villeneuve, because I took French, so like I kind of know how to say his name.
Yeah, Denis Villeneuve. I heard a lot of people say Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah,
something like.
He's French. It doesn't matter.
And a movie that's not French. I don't know what the heck I was trying to do, but the next movie I wanted to do, and kind of leading into Christopher Nolan territory, is Dunkirk. I want to experience this. For me, I think movie was just like made for the theater, for that theater experience. I
It
know a
was
lot of
great in the
people
theater.
did, yeah, a lot of people were complaining, there wasn't a storyline and the main character to follow and all that stuff, but I thought it was great in theater. Hopefully, it's great in 4K. Um, but the next movie, set of movies I originally got just one of these, and I had to go back to complete the trilogy, and I actually returned something else to have enough. But that is the Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay, the
Begins.
4Ks.
Yeah, the 4K version of them. There's gonna be like endless like steel books, box sets, and stuff like that. So I just picked up these ones.
I actually have all those on Steelbook.
See, there it is. There it is. But like with a franchise like this, it's always going to be, like I have in my Batman little collection. I have the Blu-ray box set and stuff.
I have the DVD version of that box set. Not anymore, but
Yeah,
I used to.
I thought it was just like might as well just get him. They were like 13 bucks, so might as well.
You got a lot of Nolan 4Ks then. You got all
Yeah, man.
you got all the Dark Knights and you got Dunkirk.
I was this close to getting Inception because I love Inception, but I was like, damn, like I still need money for like gas, you know.
Then you're gonna reveal like I also got like Interstellar and Inception. And
man, you're ruining the prize, Tyler.
I don't know if Insomnia has a 4K. Not yet, anyway.
Question. Maybe not yet, man.
I don't know why that would need 4K though. To be fair.
Yeah, it's very not much going on,
I could see Al Pacino be in 4K and Robert Williams
getting pissed,
not being able to sleep.
Something I actually do think needs a 4K, and I kind of want to see it in 4K is T2.
I did see that. I saw that was on the rack when I went to Best Buy. It was in the sales sections, but I was thinking, I don't have. Well, I also don't have a 4K right now, so that's why. I mean, I thought about getting it for the future because Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies. But yeah. I actually regret not going to see it in theaters when they did the 4K. Then they re-released it for.
They re-released it.
That's a movie I want to. Tyler. That's a movie I really actually want to see in theaters. I hope they do like some type of like special screening for it again soon.
Like re-release. Hey, when the new one, when the 7th one or whatever it is comes out, they probably have like a
we'll see
marathon.
Well, I'm still like highly skeptical about that movie. By the way, the new Terminator, the 6th one.
Yeah, me too, man. I mean, Linda Hamilton's coming back, and she's always kick ass and stuff. But
well, it's like everybody's coming back now because Jamie Lee Curtis came back to do Halloween. Linda Hamilton's coming back to do Terminator.
it's a thing, man. All the kick-ass girls are back.
Yeah, hopefully. We need Sigourney Weaver to come back for an Alien film now, though.
Ooh, that's gonna happen. 100% sure.
Yeah, hopefully. Especially with how the Alien franchise is going these days.
Yeah, they need something to. I mean, I like Covenant and I loved Prometheus, but I mean, I know it's not doing
I like
well.
I like Prometheus a lot. I didn't think Alien Covenant was that great, but I thought they started something really good with Prometheus, and then they just threw it out the door into the Covenant.
Yeah, man, I still liked it, but it wasn't nothing like Prometheus.
It had xenomorphs.
Yeah, at least it had
that grew in like 10 seconds.
Oh, I know, man. See, there's a lot of things like that. Like based on the Alien franchise, we're not, it's like, are you rewriting some of this?
It took forever for it to burst out in the beginning, and then now it's like super xenomorph chest burster.
I know, man, but hopefully they can bring it back, man, because I like the franchise. But yeah, man, something that I haven't seen, but I heard great things about. I also heard great things about the 4K version of the film. So I'm excited to see it in 4K. It has Deepwater Horizon. I missed it last year. And it's Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg. They do always,
one of their many films together.
Many films. I'm pretty sure it's not one of their last either. But I had to get it. It was like $7, I think.
they're doing a movie. They're filming it right now, I believe. Post Malone is in it.
Oh no way.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I'm not joking. I actually, because I watched, he was on, Mark Wahlberg was on Jimmy Fallon not that long ago. He's talking about he's filming a movie right now with Peter Berg directing it, and Post Malone has a role in it because they're friends.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Post Malone's
Post
gonna be a
Malone.
movie star.
Hey, and I know you've been to his concerts and stuff. You met the guy, right?
Yeah, I met him before he got like 5 billion face tattoos.
Before, you were there before the cash, man.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because it was I forget how long. It was like last September. It was like last September, and it's funny because if you look at the picture I have with him now, he looks like completely different now because he has all the face tattoos.
Really? That's
It's like
interesting,
like
man.
who's that guy?
Yeah. That's not Post Malone. But real quick, if you guys want this digital code too, Tyler, I'm sorry that's doesn't include you, but
Oh,
put your name in the comment section down below.
I have that on Steelbook anyway.
Of course.
Just throwing that out there. I
um,
bought it was Target. I think had the Steelbook for that one.
yeah, I was actually right now when you said that, I was like, Steelbook for Deepwater Horizon? Like,
It's I have a lot of them. It's a problem.
what do you have this Steelbook? The
I
Grinch. And
do.
this is my
I
last
do.
movie.
I do not. I don't think they
um,
made one, but I could be wrong.
they probably will anytime soon, like for like the 10th, 15-year anniversary or something like that. But I love this movie. I haven't seen the new one. I heard a lot of people still prefer this movie though.
I liked it.
Um,
I think that one's overall better though.
4 times sharper than HD, apparently, from what the box says.
You can see
So I'm excited to see it.
you can see every individual fiber of his fur.
Jim Carrey's fur as the Grinch.
Yeah, great. I've always wanted to see his fur in the highest definition possible.
And all the blemishes and all that stuff from his face.
Yeah, I haven't
Um,
watched that in so long. I need to rewatch the
I think it's on
Grinch Jim
Netflix
Carrey.
too.
Is it okay?
I'm kind of like bummed, but at the same time, like I like to own physical media, so
Same here. That's with my stuff. I have Train to Busan. I mean, I didn't have Train to Busan, but it's on Netflix, so I wanted to watch. But it's a steel book, and I don't own it. What if I
yeah.
don't want to? What if I don't have Netflix? What if Netflix just disappears?
What if it goes? I mean, there was that thing that like it was like $20 million in debt or something like that.
Yeah, they're in a lot of debt because they make a lot of movies and TV shows.
So I don't know. Hopefully, it's not the end of Netflix. Hopefully they come. They can pay that. But
Then we'll just
yeah, man.
we'll move to Disney Plus if that
Yeah,
happens.
they already canceling all those Disney shows. I mean, Marvel shows. So we need them somehow.
Yeah, get real pumped for that Cassian Andor prequel show that they're gonna throw out there on Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
man. And the Mandalorian.
That
We
one looks
have
good at
that.
least.
What Bucky and Falcon
They're gonna
and
do in the
Loki.
Scarlet Witch show, and they're pitching a Rocket Raccoon and Groot show as well.
That actually would be kind of cool.
Well, I can already tell you that everything that Groot says is "I am Groot."
Spoiler alert! Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I got the leaked script right here.
The inside scoop.
Yeah, I am Groot.
I am Groot. No, he could say we are Groot at some point.
Yeah, he's got 2 lines.
Yeah, dude. And dude, you know what? I always wanted to see is like the actual script of what he's actually saying.
Yeah, I've heard like the lines actually mean something, but like that we don't know about it though.
Yeah, I think there's like he said in the script it says like we are Groot, and then they're like right beside it says like what he's actually like saying.
Yeah, I wish they would release the scripts like that, like they do with the Harry Potter film. Well, the Harry Potter / Fantastic Beasts films, because I can actually go to Books a Million and go buy the script for Crimes of Grindelwald.
You see, there it is. Marvel, step up your game. Come on.
Not like that's
Because I'm Groot.
not like that's a script I want to read, but that's a problem for another day.
I think they should just put like his lines in one book. This is what Groot says or something, and call it "I'm Groot."
The Groot lines.
Yeah, the Groot lines.
Genius.
Hey, I know we're gonna want royalties, Marvel, if that ever happens.
Yeah, it can be like that guy that posted on Twitter. I don't know if you saw that. He suggested the whole idea for Once Upon a Deadpool like a year before it actually happened.
No way.
Yeah,
What the heck?
the whole framing of the PG-13 Deadpool with Fred Savage. That's
What? I gotta see that.
I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah, dude. And you also have to send me something else. I forgot.
I don't know. What else do I have to send you?
I don't know. It was like a Blu-ray. Oh, like that steelbook of Venom.
Oh yeah. If I can get one. You never know. It seems well with the way Black Friday went today, I'm sure that there's gonna be some chaos even still when I try and buy that next month around Christmas.
Oh, I know, man. I think they're gonna have some deals around there too, right?
Yeah, you can see Venom in 4K with his like what with the weird stuff he does in that movie. Like he eats the lobster and all that.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that frozen tater tots and stuff.
Oh yeah, that too. I forgot about that. But yeah, the lobster he dunks in the lobster tank, eats the lobsters, and just
Oh God.
all that nonsense in
Don't
4K.
remind me of the bad stuff of that movie, man.
Yeah, or the or just the fact that that symbiote like traveled the globe for like forever. Like she
That
went
was bizarre.
to get to finally get to Riz Ahmed and the his underground lair or whatever.
And then like I see that scene that like took over. The little girl took him over, like happened like out of nowhere too, like out of the blue. So what the fuck?
Some little girl just traveled all these miles, I guess not contested at all.
Yeah,
Nobody worried about it.
dude, I know that's kind of a it's bizarre. I still like some parts, but yeah.
Me too. I'll see
Uh,
it again. I'll own it just because I want to see it a couple more
yeah,
times.
definitely it's a Marvel movie.
It was Stan Lee's last living cameo in a movie.
See there it is. That's one reason to own it.
That's what I was talking about with some people when they were talking about Stan Lee passing away. Unfortunately, because I was like, isn't it weird to think his last cameo when he was alive was Venom?
Like not even an MCU film. Like
Yeah, because he has a cameo. Well, I mean, I guess it's a spoiler, but I don't. I mean, I haven't seen it. I've just been told that he has one in Wreck-It Ralph too.
oh yeah, that one. Pretty sure he had one for Captain Marvel, and we were
Yeah,
told that he filmed one for Avengers 4. So
I don't think he's gonna have one in the Dark Phoenix whenever that comes out.
maybe
I heard
I
he's
don't
not
know.
gonna have one, but I mean, that movie's been delayed like 500 times. That's why I had to, say if it ever comes out.
If it ever comes out, man, that movie's gonna be a mess. Watch it come out and be the bad, like better than Logan.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best X-Men movie they've made so far.
Jesus,
That or New
I don't
Mutants
know,
is gonna
man.
New Mutants too. If that ever gets release date, well, if it actually gets released and it doesn't get delayed.
Yeah, I know. I was actually excited for that one because it looked different. You know?
Well, it's like at least well, it's like the same situation I was gonna say, but luckily, well, I'm jealous because you actually got to see Under the Silver Lake at AFI
Yes.
Fest, and you can't, and it doesn't come out till like April now.
Yeah, man. I'm bummed because I really want to watch it again and I can't.
Go to another film festival.
I don't know if it's playing in. I'm pretty sure in some film festival, but
Probably you're gonna have to travel if you want to see it again anytime soon, though.
I know I'm bummed. But yeah,
That's
man.
I was looking forward to that because I like Andrew Garfield, and I was looking forward to it even though it looked kind of similar to that Paper Towns movie that Cara Delevingne was in a couple
Oh
years ago.
yeah, yeah.
But it still looked really good, and then they pushed it back, and then they pushed it back, and now it's like April of 2019 now. And it's like fine, I'll eventually watch it maybe if it ever
I will
comes out.
say it's like I personally really liked it, and I'll probably I want to see it again before I say I loved it.
Yeah,
But it does have like something like not along the lines of like sorry to bother you, like that twist or whatever.
the weird elements.
Yeah, like but it kind of, but not too, bizarre.
It follows was kind of had like a lot of weird elements like that too. I mean, he directed that as well,
Yeah.
so I guess he just likes doing weird stuff like that in his
Some weird
movies.
things, man. That's just his signature, the director's
Just
signature.
like how M Night Shyamalan always does the plot twist.
Oh God. Plot
Well,
twist: every movie that he's ever made is connected.
yeah, what's gonna be the plot twist in Glass?
I started having a theory, man, that like I think they legit don't have powers.
It's all they're just all like in a mental institution, like
Yeah,
getting told all this stuff.
like I think it's just fake.
Even though it would just completely ruin Split, because
Yeah,
it just doesn't. It was all in his imagination, even with what's her face at the end of the movie. She
yeah,
imagined it
man.
too, or
Oh
she's
wait,
gonna,
Anna Taylor-Joy.
or she's gonna have powers.
Everybody gets powers, like Flash and Arrow.
Yeah, yeah, like a particle accelerator. That's why everybody has powers, and she was affected too. That's part of why she was saved. She didn't know
There
she
it
had
is, man.
powers though.
We should be writing these scripts.
I mean, it could. We can't really be doing too much worse than some of the people out there in Hollywood, right?
Definitely, man. Especially with something like this.
Yeah. Are you
Just
excited for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's just I kind of wanted them to like I don't know what DC's doing, man. Like they should either focus
Spinoffs.
on like their universe or do standalone movies, do both, or like they just have a solid idea of where they're going, you know?
I'm just wondering if they're gonna just break everything and just have Wonder Woman show up in the Joker movie because it's supposed to be set during the 80s.
Oh man, that's gonna be bizarre.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
curious.
know.
Like, are they gonna just ruin their continuity and like have like Wonder Woman do like a 10-second cameo in the background in like the Joker movie?
I don't know, dude. That would be bizarre. Maybe that's like the first. I don't know.
She's
That's
the reason.
bizarre, man.
She's the reason he became the Joker.
Imagine no love interest.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't even know if there's supposed to be like a love interest in that movie. I guess maybe like I mean, there's not really too many details out yet for it.
Or who's Zazie Beats supposed to be?
But
Zazie or whatever.
yeah, I don't know what she's. I don't know exactly what her character is exactly either. I say I don't know too many details about the movie yet. I mean, I don't think a lot of people do actually. I just know she's in it.
We'll see, man. Time can tell. Time will only tell.
But speaking of again, the back to Suicide Squad, did you see that Jared Leto shaved all of his facial hair off and all that because he's gonna start doing stuff for Morbius now, the living vampire?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's gonna be Morbius, the living vampire for
So that's actually gonna happen?
The Sony verse or they're calling their universe that has just Venom in it.
Spider Verse.
It can't be Spider Verse because the Into the Spider Verse,
You never know. Maybe that's like the first part, man.
the cartoon.
Spider-Verse. Yeah.
We're going from live action to cartoon, then back to live action.
Dude, I heard people who watch Spider Verse say it's like their favorite animated movie of the year.
I heard somebody say it was their favorite Spider-Man movie, and then I couldn't take them seriously anymore.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's just like okay, I could have believed you said that it was like the best animated film or one of the best animated films you've seen in the last couple of years or stuff like that. But once you say it's like the best Spider-Man movie, like okay, like you had me going. Like I'll take your word for it for a bit. But if you're gonna say it's the best Spider-Man movie, like I doubt that that's actually true.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Spider-Man 2, man. Best Spider-Man movie.
Yes. I 100% agree with you. But
Not Spider-Man 3.
I actually like Spider-Man 3.
It's all right.
But not like, obviously too much. I mean, I don't hate it as much as other people.
It's leaving Netflix at the end of the month, so if you want to watch it again, watch it in the next couple of days.
There it is, everybody. If you guys want to watch Spider-Man 3, head on to Netflix before
It's gone.
Yeah. But Tyler, man, this was a lot of fun. You had some great Blu-rays and some shirts too. I had a lot of shit.
Well, some of the stuff we got that was the same. That was the funny part because I was like, when the first thing you showed was Game Night, and Game Night was at the top of my pile too. So it's like good to know that the sales are still the same for you over there as they are over here.
Yeah, man, some pretty good sales, and I don't know if they're going on throughout the weekend, but I mean, if you guys can still go out to like Target or Best Buy, go ahead. I got all the we both got all these movies on sale, so hopefully you guys can find some sales too. And like I think I'm gonna have like a part 2 because I have a lot of stuff coming out from the mail. Tyler's probably gonna have a part 2 of the haul as well.
Yeah, I
I
might.
mean, I
Yeah.
don't know, Tyler. For you.
Well, I know. I was like, I might have one. I don't know. It depends on, I guess, my mailman or woman.
Yeah,
I don't know
mailman
what.
or woman.
I don't. I don't know which one it is. I don't discriminate. As long as you bring my mail, I like you.
The male person.
Yeah, whatever
Male
you
person.
identify as long as you bring me my mail, I enjoy your company.
There it is. Same here, man. But yeah, Tyler, tell the people, these lovely people, where they can find you on YouTube. YouTube's.
Well, I mean, on YouTube, it's just my name. So if you just look up Tyler Calvert on YouTube, that's my channel. I mean, I'm sure I mean, it's pretty easy to find me. But on that, and as far as like other social medias, Tyler underscore Calvert 23 on Twitter and Tyler Calvert 23 with no underscore on Instagram. I'm pretty active on all three, actually. Probably most active on Twitter, but I do use Instagram here and there.
Yeah, and I'll leave all the links too in the description down below, just in case, make it easier for you guys. And yeah, you guys can follow me at The Real Talk outside of YouTube. At The Real Talk, talk with 2Ks. I'll leave the links in the description too. And remember those Blu-rays, those digital download codes. If I can remember, I think it's Cure for Wellness, Molly's Game, Kingsman, Game Night, Fast and Furious. I mean, The Fate of the Furious, Ready Player One. And I think that's it. So if you guys want, and Deepwater Horizon. So if you guys want any of those digital download codes, leave your name and which one you guys want in the comment section down below, and I'll pick some of you guys. And yeah, Tyler, thanks so much for joining me for this Black Friday haul special.
Yeah, this was really fun. Not only because obviously we got a lot of awesome stuff and for good prices on Black Friday, but we actually got to do a little collab for it as well. Let the people see the cool stuff that we got.
Yeah, man, make them envious.
Yeah, be jealous. Be jealous of my Blu-rays I got today.
Our collection is never ending.
It never ends. There's always something coming out.
Yeah, man, and yeah, like I said, I have a lot of other stuff coming out from the mail too. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go check out Tyler's videos. He puts out movie reviews, reactions, all that good stuff. And he's one of the best guys doing it out today. So, Tyler, once again, thank you so much for joining me. And we'll see you later, guys. We'll see you at the movies.
Peace.
Oh, wait. I forgot we're alive.
Good job.